You make every level that is not all not rock is Baba is you. It turns everything that isn't a rock is turned into Baba, and you control all of them. I haven't gotten any of the not blocks yet, but I guess I'll look out for that one. That'll be fun. All right, evaporating river. Sounds like the real world. Okay, water is sink, wall is stop, Baba is you, flag, skull is defeat, cog is push and melt, water is hot, Baba can die immediately, skulls kill Baba. Wall is stop. This is just a goddamn nightmare, isn't it? So we can say, well, get rid of water is sink. We can do that to begin with. I probably don't want to put the is too far. So now I'm on the other side. I can push the cog over. I cannot push the cog over here. I can push water over. So I can say, what can I do? What can I do now? So we have cog is push. I could say water is defeat. I could say water is skull. I could say water is hot. I can say that, okay, water is melt. Oh, no, cog is push and melt, and I can't manipulate that. So if I try to push the cog over, it will immediately die. And we have water is hot and cog is melt. Both of those are things that I can't interact with. I can say water is wall, because maybe. But I don't want to do that, because then I'm like super screwed if I do that. I won't be, because wall is stop, I won't be able to get around it. So, I mean, my end goal with all of this is I want to push flag is win over 1. And I can say flag is water, but then that's really bad. And I can't... wait, can I just do this? Can I just synchronize these things like that and then just push it over with a cog? No, I can't do that. Well, yeah, this won't work. So now flag is sink, water, and then I can't push the cog over because it'll melt. This seemed like a good idea. I could say cog is sink. I could say water is skull, and that would be really bad. Man, this seems really close to the right idea. But I can't push myself over because I'll die, and I can't push the cog across the water because it'll die. So what am I missing here? I could say... I wish I could say water is flag, but I can't do that. However, I could say water is skull, which would mean that the cog would no longer melt. But the skull is defeat still, so that's really interesting. If I do... Let's explore that for a second. So if I say water is... If I say water is skull, then I can at least push the cog through the water, but then I'll die. So that's super duper not gonna work out. And I can't say, I mean, I guess I could say cog is water, but that's not useful at all. Because I can't say, like, I can't push the water. Although I really wish I could. That would be hilarious. Let's see. If I can't push the cog over with this stuff. I mean, I can, but it'll just immediately die all the same. So, well, now flag is water, and that's really not what we want. This is close. There's something to this that I'm not 100% getting. But I feel like I'm at least thinking of the right stuff. Let's see. What if I do... There's something I can do here, but it's not useful at all. Would be to get shit lined up like this, and then push the cog through the skulls with the sink. But I mean, then I can't really do anything because water skull is immobile. So I mean, I can get it across the way, but that's not going to do me any good. If there was a way to turn the skull into water, that would be useful. Could do... Baba's use win. Yeah, Baba's use not going anywhere. Hog's pushes melt. Cog is water. I wish I had a way to, like, do sentences backwards. Like, if I could do water is push, that would be hilarious. Say water is defeat. That's not useful because then the water is basically skulls. So I can't do something like this. Because then everything suffers as a result. Wait, that's fine. No, it's not. Because water is still hot. I was thinking for a second that I could push water is defeat and then push the cog through and then come back and say water is no longer defeat. But that doesn't actually change the fact that water is hot, which does not actually line up with real life because, I mean, I don't know who has ever come up with the idea of hot water. Certainly not myself. Say water is wall, but again, that doesn't really do me any good. I could say flag is water, and that's really bad. And I can't say water is flag. Alright, let's take water as defeat off. What can I do here? What can I do here? What was I thinking? Let's just refresh my mind a little bit here. I was doing something like this. The idea was to get all of this across and then have a way to push with either the cog or something. I can't do either. Baba is you. Is water would cause me to immediately lose because I would turn into water. So I can't do that. I could turn the water into skulls. That's literally the only thing I can think of. I can't interact with anything. I could turn water into walls. I can turn cogs into water. I could turn water into skulls. And I could say water is defeat. That's basically everything I can say. I can say water is water, which isn't useful at all. There you go. Water is now very, very much water. Say water is hot. It'd say skull is defeat is water. Does that work? Damn it. I thought it would work. Let's see. Yeah, that would have been great, but that only works with an and clause. Let's see. I can't push like sink into here. I could say water is defeat. Push the cog across with sink, or at least I thought I could, because I can't. Well, okay. So there's something to be said for pushing the cog across like this. But now I literally can't do anything because I can't push like water is skull back. Like that is basically locked into place now. The cog is over there, so I got that going for me, but I can't. Now I can't get across at all because I immediately lose. If only there was a way that I could undo water as skull, but the skulls are there to stay, so it's basically the only thing I can interact with, though. So, I'm very, very confused. It's about the best I can think of. And unfortunately, there's literally nothing left for me to push except for sink, which will cause me to immediately die. Okay, let's restart. Just to establish some ground truth here, I guess, that water is wall is a really bad move. And I can't do things like in weird grammatical order where it's like wall is stop is water. I can do water is stop, which makes it a wall, and that's not good. I can't do Baba is you is water. I can't turn the flag into water, but that doesn't sound like a really good move at all. And say flag is sink. Yeah, so now flag is now water, which is not useful whatsoever. I could say you is water. And I can't say like water is win. And I can't say Baba is you is water. Not that that would do anything for me anyway, because if it did do anything, I would immediately lose. That's not useful. Cog is sink. That's kind of interesting. I can get another push out of stuff if I do that. That's very interesting, actually. So cog is sink. I can kill one of the water tiles. What do I get out of doing that, though? Well, I can push is over here. This is a little fascinating. Now, this is a very, very interesting option. I could turn water into skulls. That doesn't really solve my problem. But it does... This is interesting stuff now. I could say flag is sink. And then if I touch the flag, I immediately die. So that's weird. I could take out a wall with a cog. I say water is wall. Then this doesn't really do anything for anyone. That is really interesting. Now, do I want to kill the cog like that? I don't know. I don't know if this is actually in my favor to eliminate one of the pieces that I have in exchange for creating a gap in the water, because that doesn't really do me any good, you know? I can't push anything else into place now that I wasn't able to do before, and I still don't actually have the cog to do it. But this is an interesting development, at least. If I could say, if I could say cog is sink, and then water is wall, then I could, I don't know what I could do if I did something like that. Say, like try to flip the order in which I do things? So that would kill that would kill the cog. And then I could say water is skull. Alright, so at least now I'm over here. So that's nothing at all useful. Yeah, like what is this doesn't do me any good at all. I mean, let's get my cog back. If I say water is skull, I can push the cog over there. But now I can't like say like cog is sink. So nothing like that quite works. Yeah, as soon as that cog touches that shit, it dies. Is there a way? I'm starting to think if there was a way I could push the cog onto the water and then push like water as wall. But then if I push the cog onto the water, it'll immediately melt. So that's not going to do me any good. I can't. Oh my god, this puzzle game is just absolutely fucking insane. Let's see. Let me think. There's like 4 things I can touch in this entire world, and none of them are as far as I can tell, nothing I can do like makes this work. You know, I can do water is defeat, which will allow me to push the cog into place. And then... No, it still doesn't let me push the cog into place. Damn it. Why do I keep thinking that? If I say water is sink, and the cog will die. I wonder if I can kill one of the skulls by just saying water is defeat when I have like a cog on the skull, and then I say water is sink, and then I can get rid of one of them. But that's not really, that's not gonna do me any good. God, this is such a difficult game. I'm thinking through basically every possible option that I have at my disposal. I can push that through, and then nothing. I got no other ideas. So water is skull is obviously not something I want to do because it just prevents me from ever moving forward with the game. I can say water is defeat, and then I can't touch it. I can't move the cog over. I can't say cog is water. Then the cog just becomes water. The only thing I can think of is like cog is sink, and then that opens this up, but that's literally that's all I could think of. Water is hot times 2. I don't think that's gonna do anything, but I guess it's worth trying. Yeah, now it's just double hot. This was worth seeing if it would do anything, but it's not like the water was going to immediately evaporate or something like that. Okay. Papa is you. Is water. That doesn't do anything. Wall is stop. Water is wall. Let's see. Skull is defeat. Water is hot. Water is hot. Cog is sink. Cog is water. Jesus. Wow. Water is push. Yeah, you can't do it this way. You can't say like it has to be grammatically correct, like in very certain ways. But I just don't see other options. Push is sink? Like just change what the hell the... Yeah, okay, that doesn't work. Sink is defeat. Obviously not. It's not gonna work. Cog is water. Cog is sink. Can't do like water is cog. Literally all I can think of is that I could just make it sink. And then I can turn it into a skull, and then I can walk to the other side. But that's it. Like, there's nothing else that this really suggests to me is doable. Say flag is water, but, you know, it's nothing. That's it. Can't figure out a way to push anything. turn water into walls, I can turn water into skulls, and I can turn cogs, which are now dead, into anything. I could say flag is water. I could say water is skull. Say water is defeat. There's gotta be a way to just push the cog across. But how? I can't just push this way. I can't say... I could do something very, very odd, and I could say, like, flag is water up here. But that doesn't seem like it's gonna be productive. Because now I can just kill the cog on the flag instead. I could say flag is sink. Again, I don't know if that would accomplish anything, though. Push water up there. Alright, now if I step on the flag, I die. So I got that going for me. I could say... water. Wind is water. Jeez. Is this a bonus level, or is this like a normal level? Oh, it's not even a bonus level. Like, this is just the last level of the zone. And it's just a nightmare. It's just monster difficulty, hard-ass mode. Water... I can turn the cog into water. But I can't do anything else. I can't push it. If I could, say, like, water is wall, but then I also used, like, the cog and I sunk something at some point. And that could be a potential something or other. But I just can't. I cannot figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to do here. I'm completely lost. I can say... cogs will now sink, which means that they can kill things that they melt on. So I can kill the nothing. Can't kill that. Can't kill the flag. I mean, I guess I can kill the flag. Can I kill skull? Nope. Wish I could. That would have been nice. Can I kill defeat? Nope. Can't do that. Can't kill that. So what can I sink? If I can't sink any of the words, I can kill the flag and I can kill the water. But I can't kill the wall. And I can't break, like, push. I can't break skull. I can push this out. The cog immediately dies. I can't figure this puzzle out. Jesus. Can't mess with the cog anymore because I kill it whenever I do that. I could say... I can turn... What the hell am I supposed to do? Jesus. Okay, water is skull. I can kill one of the skulls if I kill off the one of the skulls with the cog. No, that's not gonna work. I can't push sink up into here and then expect to actually get anything out of it. I've broken that. I can then say flag is sink. I don't know. Doesn't seem like it's gonna do me any good to do this. Because I can't push it another one. I could say flag is water, but that's obviously not gonna work out for me. Because literally the only thing I can push in there is flag. So I need some way of pushing flag over one to the left. And I can't transform Baba into anything else. I can't, there's like 4 things I can interact with. How the hell can't I figure this one out? There's like a cog and water, and that's basically it. What does water as sink do? Water as sink will cause the cog to sink. It will also cause Baba to sink. It will kill either one of us. And I can't... let's see. What... I don't know. I truly don't know. I am just remarkably stumped by this one. No idea what I can do that I haven't already thought of. I wish there was a way for me to, like, say... I can say water is wall, and then can't really figure out anything else to do from there. I can make the... I can say cog is sink and then kill... I don't know. I could do this. And then I could do water is wall. This is like literally the only other thing that I haven't tried yet. And this doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything interesting. Water is defeat. Or skull. Can't get the cog. I guess I can't. Alright. One thing is certain. I'm not going to be able to make the cog not melt or push. Those are, like, facts of the world, basically. So if I can't do that, then I have to find a way to kill the one of the skulls or something. I can't figure out a way to do that either. So I can okay, so water's defeat. Okay, that just kills it. Just kills the cog because it immediately melts. And then water is skull. Won't do do me any good because I can just push that over, but then water is skull is like forever up there, and I can't pull the water is out from that out after I do that. Hang on. There's something else I just realized I can do, which I had forgotten about, which is I can kill one of the words. I can do this. Alright. What does this let me do? I can push the cog out now. Okay. If I say the cog... I can push the... push the cog onto one of the skulls and say the cog is water, and then that just creates a watery skull. But I do have the cog over and I do have water over, so that's a step up from, well, the whole lot of nothing I had going for me earlier. So I can say I could do this now, but this didn't actually do anything different because I'll immediately die if I push this again. So water is sink didn't really seem to do anything for me. I can turn water back into walls, but that's not going to do anything. I can say water is skull, that's not going to do anything for me. I can say cog is water, and that's not going to do anything for me. As we saw earlier...
Are you able to push the flag over to the other side?
No, flag is not push. Let's see. Can I sink is, or better yet, water? I cannot, because if I do... I can't do sink is water and like push it over that way. But I can do it from this direction. And then that gives me some options, I think. That gives me some very interesting options. I can come over here. I can say water is sink. And then I kill water. I can now say... I should be able to come across now. You could say cog is sink and kill one of the skulls. Whoop. But if I kill one of the skulls, I don't know what that really will accomplish. I guess it depends on which skull I kill. Oh. Yeah, so I can do that. Yeah, so that killed one of the skulls. I can then come over here, push sink in. I guess I need to pick a specific skull to kill that does the best job at making my life easier. So I could do that, and then I have is and sink. I can push it, so the flag is now sink, but then I still can't push the skull over. I can also try killing this one, and then walking up and just pushing flag one over. Alright. That was easy. That was agonizingly, like, probably a little bit annoying for the, people that were like, just kill the one on the left, just kill the one on the left, don't kill all, and I did them in the wrong order. But the map is over. So that's good, and we never have to play those levels again.